guys, I'm Christian. Nice to meet you. Today's video, I'm going to share to you the things that I have learned after graduating from college, at the same time working for myself and by myself. So if you don't know, I have graduated last May of 2019 and it's been more than a year now since I've graduated from college. And the reason why I really want to share this to you is that firstly, I'm gonna criticize myself someday. I'm gonna look back and see this video and say that, Krisha, what are you doing with your life? Kidding aside, I also want to share this to you because perhaps it may resonate with you when it comes to trying to achieve your dreams and going to the path where it is very unknown, or it perhaps give you that feeling that you are not alone in this journey. I have also my issues to deal with and problems, okay? First lesson I'm going to share to you is I've learned what success to me is like. Because before, when I was in high school and in college, success for me was when I got good grades. Like half of it was about good grades, and another half was when I was presenting. I was doing creative work like arts, and they were still graded, okay? Film projects, art projects. When I'm doing those things, I felt really successful. Presentation, I felt really successful, and I wanted it to be graded. So I felt successful every time I got high grades. Now, after graduating from college, I really had to redefine my definition of success. It's not all about grades anymore. So it's a new season in my life. So I had to define success 2.0 version, guys. And for me, currently, success is all about lifestyle. It's about waking up every single day, every morning, and feel energized and feel vitalized every morning. I feel successful when I wake up and do my morning routine, when I exercise, when I read books in the morning, waking up at 5 o'clock a.m. I feel successful that way. And I also feel successful when I'm working on my videos, this YouTube channel, and inspiring other people, because I believe this is my mission. And through that definition of success, I keep asking myself, like, am I taking care of my health, of my relationships, in my mental and emotional health? Am I taking care of all these things? Honestly, guys, the time when my college days ended, I really felt at that time, I was so lost at that time. I didn't know what to do. It was really the time when my mental and emotional health was destroyed. It was very in chaos because I was forcing myself to think like my dad. I felt that in order for me to be successful in the future, like, I had to be financially successful like my dad. So I had to think like my dad, I had to do things like my dad, and I had to follow my dad's footsteps. It left no room of joy for me because his own happiness is different from my own happiness. At that time, I really didn't know who I was anymore. Like, I was really at that depressed time where I can't control my emotions anymore. I had mental and emotional anxiety. There were times when I questioned life, but that was really the time because my life had an end. Because my life back then was all about school, like all about school, all about grades, all about college and high school life with my friends. And once I reached the end of college, I had no life anymore. Like, my life was all about school. I don't usually go out, guys. I'm just at home watching K-drama, scrolling through Facebook. And once that life in school was taken away from me, I felt half or part of me was gone, you know? So it was really depressing. So at that time, I was just trying to follow my dad's footsteps, what he wanted me to do with my life. Like, I've tried thinking going to work on a bank, but I ended up working at his company. So I just wanted to try, and I'm trying to figure things if I will like it or I will not like it. So I ended up working there for how many months? And and sadly, I felt that it was not for me. I felt that, am I still gonna be here 5 years from now? Am I willing to work hard for this? I kept questioning at that time. And I'm such a bad employee, guys. I'm taking my father's company for granted, but at that time, I kept being absent. There are days when I don't go to work for the reason that I didn't want to. You know that feeling when you know that this isn't for you, and when you wake up every morning, it feels like your back is stuck on the bed and you don't want to get up. That was what I was feeling that time. I knew that it wasn't for me because there, when I'm just looking through papers, financial statements, the credit debit memo, everything there, I somehow wanted to get away. You know, I felt so limited that my creativity was being trapped. It's like I wanted to, I want to boom. I want to show myself to the world. I wanted to do things that I want. I want to unleash my own creativity. That's what I wanted. During those times, I really said to myself that I wanted to try YouTube. I wanted to share my thoughts. I wanted to say something to the world. I wanted to show my creativity, and through YouTube, that's really how I found myself again, through God's grace, of course. That's why my second lesson for you is find something that you are willing to work hard for. Because I knew at that time that if I'm going to stay at my father's business, I'm not really going to make it grow as he wants me to be. And I know for myself that if I'm going to stay there, the company will go bankrupt. Like, trust me, guys, because I was not willing to work hard for it. I know that the business will fail someday in my hands. So my father really noticed that I get absent a lot. I don't go to work often, and I always go there for like 3 hours or half day. I only go there that he finally asked me that, do I have a drive working at Dion? I said, I wasn't able to answer at that time when he asked me that question directly. And on a couple of days, or maybe the next day, I really wrote him a long message on Messenger that, Dad, this is what I want. This is what I wanted to become, and this is what I want. And I'm sorry, Dad, if I am not meeting your expectations, but I have to quit being an employee at Dion. And I felt a really big relief on my part after I did that. And especially when my father said that, okay, I'm going to support you in what you're going to do, because it was really a long message, guys. I really put my heart and soul to that long message. Like, honestly, I put my heart and soul to that message. That's how I was able to focus now on YouTube. And when it comes to YouTube, guys, this is the time when I'm telling you the things that I've learned, like working for myself and working alone. You really have to do it, guys. There's no boss telling you what to do, like how to do it and what to do and why you should do it. There's no one telling you to set your own goals. You have to set your own goals for yourself. If you want to become your own boss, if you want to achieve the things that you want on your terms, then you really have to set your own goals. Like, for example, this, when I'm videoing right now, like, when will I video? Or what do I say? I have to make scripts for this. I have to make it a point to really work on and editing, even though the hardest part is editing, guys. Like sometimes I get bored editing, but I have to do it because I wanted to set goals for myself. I wanted to really make this work. Because when I was in school, I was so used to having a deadline set by the teacher, and then you just follow the deadline set by your teacher. You are just to follow their instructions and then you do it. Okay, but when working alone, I have to set my own deadlines. And most of the time, I don't have a deadline. Honestly, I don't know where this YouTube channel will grow, but I wanted to set milestones along the way. That's how I grow as a YouTuber. That's how I grow as a person. And this is the time where I learned not to procrastinate. Next lesson is, when working alone, you really need to have friends. And for me, music and prayer is my friend. When working on your own, sometimes you really feel lost. Especially as a YouTuber, you have to do things alone at the very start, and you don't know where you are going to take this channel to. And after I quit my father's business, I started my own online business where I sell anxiety products. A lot of my friends and family didn't know about this. It's like a secret project for me that I didn't want to share to someone. I was just doing Facebook ads, and then I'm sending emails to my customers, and it was out of passion that I wanted to help other people suffering from anxiety, because I didn't want them to experience what went wrong with my emotional and mental state. So it was really out of passion, and at that time I really created my website. And at the end, like 6 months on it, I failed. I failed, guys, and that time I was really crying my heart out. I remember here in my bed, I was just crying and looking at my vision board and all those quotes on my wall. If you have seen it in other videos that I have, like I have my own vision wall saying I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you success in the future you hope for. It's Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. So I was crying here, and I've learned that music can really soothe the soul, guys. For example, when I had a misunderstanding with my boyfriend and I felt so lost at that time, maybe it was because of my online business. I felt so low. I had self-esteem, and then I was very sad when it comes to my boyfriend also. My jam was Be Alright. Okay, I was just listening to music, Be Alright, and then I just cried my heart out on those songs. And also the time when I felt that my dreams are so far away from me, I was upstairs doing my morning routine, and then I was listening to How Far I'll Go If It Don't Turn That Soon, and I'm just crying. And I'm just crying my heart out, and then singing How Far I'll Go If It Don't Turn That Soon, tell how far I'll go. So music soothes the soul. And for example, like I have different tastes of music, guys, depending on my mood. Like there are times when I wanted to feel successful and vibrant, I listen to WAP, okay, and Money by Cardi B. Every time I'm doing my workouts, like I sing those types of songs which are fast and then gives you energy. And how you like that? Look at you now, look at me, because that's what makes me feel successful, listening to these music. There are times when I feel so lonely that I can't do it alone. I listen to Korean songs. Like my current favorite jam is Future, an OST from Startup. Okay, so that's my current jam, That's why another lesson really is crying is the best. When you are feeling lost and you feel that you don't have a way out, like crying is a way out. It's very important for your emotional health, and emotional health is really important, guys. Like I failed a couple of times, guys. I failed in my first online business venture ever, and all I had to do was listen to music and then cry. Perhaps days ago, I cried to my parents in front of my parents. Like, a thousand of times, guys. And after crying and letting my emotions out, it really feels good right after. So the best way to let out these emotions and to improve your emotional health is to really cry. Which leads me to my next lesson. Failure is an option. It's okay to fail. Like, what is failure anyways? Like, if you define failure, what is it? Remember, failure is that time when you don't get the outcome that you wanted, right? When you feel that you didn't get what you wanted, right? That's failure. Like, for example, when it comes to my YouTube channel, views are very volatile. Sometimes your views are up, sometimes your views are down, and at first I was really saddened when my views are low. Sometimes I feel that my self-esteem drops when my views are low. That was the first initial perspective that I got. But over time, I got used to not getting what I want and to not getting the outcome that I wanted and just leave it all to God. It's not really my problem that the views are low because I don't have control of that. What I have control is being consistent on my videos, being consistent of what I put out there, and being consistent of adding value to other people. Like, there are those videos that only takes me 1 hour to make, and then I got a lot of views. Like, those songs that I created, and I even have fun doing that. Those were the times when I had a lot of views, but those projects or those videos, I really work my butt off. This is my passion. I only get lesser views. You really have to get used to failure. I realized that the more I failed, the more I got used to the hurt. Like, I'm numb to the pain, guys. If in the Philippines, we would call that #manhid. Okay, so I'm manhid already. I'm numb to the pain, okay? Since I got used to it, I'm just opening up to God's blessings and trying to rely on Him for His blessings. Because perhaps the outcome that I wanted might not be the outcome that God wants. Okay, the outcome of God is much greater than the outcome that you wanted to have. Okay, and I know that He is still blessing me even when views are low, right? Because it's not all about views. Next thing that I have learned is, and I'm also trying to work on this, is don't be in a hurry. Like, this is what I'm really troubling myself with, guys, to learn, because when you're working alone, when you're working on your YouTube channel, you don't know where you're going. Your parents have expected a lot from you, and you even graduated from college, So I needed to learn that I'm not in a hurry. Because the boring part, guys, especially when you're editing the videos, when you're just planning and everything, and you have not reached that point of a big milestone yet. The boring part is there for you to remember the great parts in your life. Like, if I reflect a lot of what happened for more than 1 year already of after I graduated from college, I realized that the boring parts are what shaped me to become who I am now, and I have learned a lot of things through those experiences. Next is, since you are not in a hurry already of what you're going to achieve, find the little things that make you happy. Like me, myself, I don't want to spend too much, like money, since I don't have money right now. I don't have much money right now to go out and then shop. But I'm beginning to realize the importance of the good things, the small little things in my life, like my family, talking to my mom, doing karaoke, singing songs, listening to music, exercising, and just dressing up and brushing my hair. Like the times when I just look at Nam Joo-hyuk's face, okay, my new favorite Korean actor, when I'm talking to my boyfriend and when I'm teasing my baby brother, I'm happy on those times. Those are the things that make me happy, and that doesn't even require money. So don't wait for that day to come where you already achieved that level of success and that you're in hurry, you want to achieve that success that you want, and then you forget the little things that actually make you happy. Because happiness always precedes success, guys. Happiness is not the after effect of success, but it is a requirement. It's a prerequisite to success. Okay, so find happiness now and then continue on your day to work on that success while being happy, right? It's at least you win both ways. You're happy and then you're successful, rather than being successful and you're not happy. Next is last lesson that I'm going to share to you is join a community. Like me, for example, I joined Toastmasters, and it's really great that you have a community to help you keep grounded. At the same time, you are able to share your experiences and they also share their experiences, and you get to learn from them. Because in Toastmasters, we share stories, man. In Toastmasters, you try to develop your speaking and leadership skills. So it's like a public speaking organization. And when I hear stories from other people, it makes me feel inspired, and it makes me feel that I'm not alone in this journey, that other people are also struggling, that they're sharing their story. And then when they share this story, I hear it, I add value to myself. I'm able to learn that I'm not alone in this journey. There are other people with me. And if they're feeling lost, then I'm being lost with them, It's like, it makes it all okay. So in short, guys, please join our Mactan Toastmasters Club, okay? Please join. I really recommend you to join, guys. People are really friendly and they encourage you to grow and develop as a person. They are not there to bring you down, but to bring you up. No matter how awkward you are in speaking, like I am awkward talking to other people at times. I get scared of talking to people, but they still say at the end of your speech, great job and thank you for your speech. Please join us, Mactan Toastmasters. You are really free to join and you're welcome to join. That's all for my learnings, and I hope you also catch my #Dreamcatcher series every Wednesdays, weekly, guys. I really hope you would take the opportunity to learn from these episodes. I've got exercises there, guys. I've got worksheets there. You really can do something about your life and change something about your life every single day and work on your dreams and the lifestyle that you want. You're going to learn all that, and I'm hoping that you catch that series, okay? #Dreamcatcher series. And that's all for today. I hope you learn a lot of things, and I hope you do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be updated with more videos like these. Bye bye, guys. See you soon. God bless you.